to mid, making sure that space is still gained as well. You can see it's going for a bit of a split now into Art. Held down for the time being, but the players up close and personal. Yeah, this is going to be a battle being taken. Smoggy, you're getting 3 in the mix. That is just unheard of. They've already locked down just the one extremity. There will not be a spike being planted, not just yet. So you're right, Josh.
10
seconds openings
though.
here. It all comes down to this fight that might be about to be taken.
He's got players all over him, and the reposition from nobody, it's so clean.
Sidestep, now to Util. Slow being sent through, a bit of a jiggle peek, but that was a jump peek from Forsaken.
He's so aggressive.
Shot still being found, and yeah, CHICHOO is going to be unrelenting with the positionings that he's taking. He's going to make sure that he's punishing you. You don't expect those risky plays. Every game, though, these guys are on top of it all.
Yeah, already on the flank, managing to get past the trademark as well, and CHICHOO's picking them off.
I mean, an absurd performance. Absolutely absurd.
Nightfall off the rip to start. Didn't catch nobody.
Flash over the top. Nobody's not supported with it, though. It just about fades away. Still Smoggy wants to take the fight. In fact, they're being backed up. CHICHOO with the spray down. He's grabbing 2. Benkai eventually removing him from the fight, but a bit of timing. Game of cat and mouse around the smokes. Forsaken takes away CHICHOO, removes him from the fight. Benkai playing so far back here. That's haunted to the back, trying to spray through this one. He's already got half. Haodong's just going to be sticking this one, and he's got the round. Ball, device, position is known. It has to chicken now. What a flick.
What is that?
Goodbye, mindfreak. That's a slow field drop down, of course. Nerfed in the patch they were playing out of champs, but I mean, CHICHOO's making the agent just look absolutely unbelievable still. Punished in the end, though. Slowly walking forward. There isn't going to be a swing just there. Damage! Oh, it's done. Resurrect is online. A bit of consideration before he lets it loose, but now down to that 2v1. Just trying to make sure he gets those stray bullets off. If he gets even 1 kill. Smoke laid down, sprays it through. 9 left in the clip, but eventually shut down and fight. But now the Util dump onto the A side. Players working their way through. The boombot, the Prowler, the Horn being broken down as well. It's going to be that 1-for-1 at the end of the day. Fight has been taken all over the place. Spike is still going to get planted now onto the A side. Forsaken making sure that just slight angle over the wall.
This is an aim-labs workout.
One.
You're kidding me.
Another. The bullet's just being spammed out. Bit of distraction, no time for Haodong to work his way into the back of the site. Somehow gets away with 2, but only just now is the wall being broken. Late lurk there through Art.
The question is, which do EDG commit to? Do they stop the site hit or the lurk?
Forsaken's just going to be taking a fight right to them once more. The flank's going to be shut down. It's going to be a resurrect in play. Benkai's making sure that he shuts that down, holds it down still. It's going to be the spike. Has to get planted now with 11 seconds onto the clock, and mindfreak was capable as well of watching just a deeper position that was being pushed up on.
Vice position given away, and CHICHOO with the trade early.
Lovely shot as well, positioning gained.
Some of that momentum taken away.
Pull, stars in play. Oh, it's an entire cluster of bodies are going to be met at the top side of B here. You can feel the utility just being tossed out to the side. Smoggy's in a world of hurt right now. Nate dropped down to his feet, vulnerable on top of it, but nobody, still with the Marshal in his hands, holding for a bit of a wide swing on top of it. This is particularly dangerous now. All of He is a clutcher. He's known for it. Spike planted. mindfreak tries to take the fight as well. Down to that 1v1.
CHICHOO has the Viper's Pit to work with here too. Worried about Forsaken peeking in from that back elbow position. There goes the pit. How does Forsaken respond to this one? You want to try and get in the pit early if possible.
He has to, but just far too slow.
Cancel.
Yeah, if they wait this out, Jinggg is going to have the showstopper, but this is an important fight to take. CHICHOO! You got to be kidding. Tour de force, players dropping like flies, and they know that the position is contained. Finally, no suppression in play. A bit of an exchange there. Bullet for the rocket. It is that 1-for-1. mindfreak. Oh, he's got a lot to do. Okay.
The star on the spike indicates an A main positioning here, I think, for the post plan. But Haodong is still looking towards secret. He's got the right read if only he commits.
And now onto the spike. It is the... What he's going to be facing. Fight potentially kicking off in Art as well. In fact, yep, the players, they want to take it. Not afraid of any sort of aggression from both of these teams. It's very purposeful at that, and look at this still. Double doors locked down. That's going to be almost a triple face, as well as the players look to swing out and again, Reekin
losing a player early just to figure out where the guy is.
Yeah. Device Jiggle, that's a wide swing.
Forsaken's on an off angle.
Yeah, needs to be safe hands though. Shots are actually being missed here, but there's not a lot of time on the clock for him.
Right, see if he can grab somebody. Here comes Devi, super quick behind, didn't check the back of the box.
30 seconds left.
Down to mindfreak. Smoke on the one side of him. Trying to stay alive here. Benkai to the back as well. That's going to be util dumped into it. The nade to try and push them back. On top of that, the satchel. Spike still not being planted. A fight. Oh, it needs to be taken. Forsaken with the operator. He doesn't want to overstep himself. Benkai's at the back of the side as well in secret. Just trying to deny it. And time is running so low now. Pinging it on the pre-fire angle. Fights are being taken. Benkai. But he just needs to spam this and he wins. He just needs to spam it and he wins. But he's...
30 seconds
information
left.
is already gathered prior. That's from mindfreak. Nice sees over the top. That's onto just one of the players. Almost trying to go for his plan. Benkai. Oh, the angle is there. Wants to take the fight, but the weaponry was just not ideal. I believe just a stinger in his hands. It's going to be this flank coming up into the top of B. There has to be a player watching this angle now, and then you have it. Not quite enough to find the kill though in a nade. Oh, that is impeccable. That is perfect, but he moves his crosshair away.
Jinggg thought he got the kill.
He just assumed he had it.
Whoa, what a kill from Smoggy. And that allows him to deny this.
Time to prep on this map, on Pearl. It's the opener for us, and clean as ever. That's CHICHOO. Easily a bit of a tip-tap there with a rifle. Spam as well, going to be supplemented with the help of his teammates. Nade over the top, and a satchel to be used. Jinggg, of course you want to take the fight again. Unexpected. Forsaken. Oh, you're taking some liberties with that one, Devi. Still safe hands apparently with the sheriff in his hands. This
yeah, just cuts Devi off. I think Devi just wants to play quietly here. Just chill, play off the back of your ult. But Jinggg, as ever, going for it.
Showstopper's online. Does he want to use it? The answer is no, saving it. Scatters through. Gonna get a one tag. Of course, the disrespect are being shown still by Forsaken, but he's gambled onto the wrong angle, and kills are being found. One after the other. Benkai hiding behind the wall. This is a position that he's been playing time and time again, but does he have the teammates to try and bail him out of it? Bit of a spam angle. Things are there to try and line it up for him. The answer is yes. Paper-X are coming through with the gun. Still the spike is planted, but damage more than done with the Resurrect online. It's now the 3v2. Have to play inside of this pit. We'll just spam it out. You might get lucky.
140.
Stray bullets coming through. CHICHOO now he's repositioning, moving his way through a tap of the spike. That's going to be, I believe, the pull to offset that. The back of their minds, they know that nobody's going to be onto this one, and still taking the fight once more. Another tap with the smoke in play, and what?
And if you use the trademark on B long, it's not there at mid doors, and that is what EDG have decided to give it towards.
Angle still being watched though. Fight still needs to be taken. mindfreak with that pull. Vulnerability, I think, onto CHICHOO. Tries to go for the wider swing, but that is great crosshair placement. I think Devi is aware. I think he might have just seen the edge of his model. Double satchel play across. Tip tap there. Reset of the aim is good enough, but he is being flanked, I believe, from behind. Player from under there. Devi actually going for the wall to try and lock off one of the angles. It's a double face in the end. mindfreak does win out that fight, and now this wall is causing all sorts of issues. Eventually will fade away, but the spike is being stuck. And again, the angle
Away from EDG. If they're able to put away this anti-eco,
flash over the top. Spam comes down with the Vandals. Paper-X, they are going to be winning this one out. The reset at the end. Benkai needs a bit of help surely from the rest of his team. Down to 15 health. And he is skipping and hopping away, but not quite. Warbang takes him out. 2v2 and a fast flank from Devi right behind them.
It's so quick. The Paper-X players are flanking instantly on a map this large.
You don't anticipate it. You don't. Timing's been played off, but he has slowed it down. He's not going to be taking the fight to them. Just wants to try and contain.
And a lot of discipline for Forsaken.
Yeah. Slight jiggle and attack on that plan as well. They are looking to see if they can force out these angles. That is the one-for-one fight. Just being missed. A whiff from the bullets. CHICHOO.
Poor players into B.
And it's a fast play. Star still being dropped down. That's going to be a pull to disrupt it once more as they hear the plan, and that horde has not been dealt with. An easy spray down for Forsaken. The players lit up like a Christmas tree. Nobody's still trying to deal a bit of damage though in the midst of it. See if he can turn the tide of the fight. These smokes are causing a lot of issues for them. Another one popped up just to see. There's a gun in play. That's going to be picked up, and now they know the positioning, but works his way around. That's Jinggg again, causing all sorts of mischief in the play. Nobody sprays.
Nightfall to play with if nobody thinks he has a moment to unleash it.
30 seconds left.
This one shot will do it. Comes through, but again, another fast play is being made. That's a Nightfall. Through a main. Counter play as well. It is a fake. There's not too many players. Bit of whiffage in play at the end of the day. It's Edward Gaming who are coming out on top. But now they have to deal with this one. Benkai. Oh my goodness. They just about see him. Either his feet giving him away or what. I'm not too sure. Down to mindfreak, and this guy has been capable of unreal scenes before. But going to be leaving him. You can have A-site, mate. We're not going to be dealing with you anytime soon.
They've left CHICHOO here to cut off the rotate.
They're going to be hearing this.
But what happens in a 1v3 is that mindfreak is actually given this opportunity to make it a 1v2. If he's aware that somebody could still be lingering, doesn't even think about it. And suddenly, it looks like it's slipping away from them.
It's turned on its head, it feels like, but with the Viper's bit down, there is a potential opportunity. Tap of the spike, but time is running so low on top of this, and Forsaken, that tour de force from earlier. Well, it's coming in handy. Spike dropped outside of the pit. You can pick it up, you can try and plant it, but your position, it is known absolutely everywhere, and there is not enough time on the clock. You have secured yourself in quite a pickle, young man.